Hi, everybody. Welcome to Good Day of Australia. Thanks for joining us. I'm here in the studio, and Amanda's there remotely. Say hi, Amanda.
Hello, everyone.
And I know we're a little off today this week. We're like a day ahead, and we're all at a weird time. But do you guys want to know a secret? Some insider information at Archer Travel. One of us had a birthday yesterday, and one of those people is not me. So, belated birthday, Amanda.
Aw, thanks, Dave. I appreciate it.
So, if you guys are watching, say hi, say happy birthday to Amanda in the comment section. So I think that would be pretty nice. Um, and we also want to thank you for all you do for us. Thank you for making me look good. Still a little orange, but still looks good on the screen. And thank you because I couldn't do this, so thank you for making me look good. Can you guys tell where I'm at today? This was the same picture from 2 weeks ago. I know I didn't mention it before, but in recognition of the travel bubble opening between you and New Zealand, Australia and New Zealand, I thought, what better to put up a picture of Auckland. Didn't get to go there while I was there, but it's definitely on my list. So beautiful, beautiful city. Looks amazing in all the pictures that I've seen. So, if you have been looking at the post that Amanda has put on the Travel Cafe, you will see that this week's theme is when will cruising start again? And the funny thing is that this week's topic it's this week's topic because last week or the week before, maybe I had posted something about this exact issue on the Australian Facebook page. So if you haven't already read that, go to the Facebook page, check that out. So just to make a short story shorter, Australia and New Zealand are still on a pause for cruising. The US is also still on a pause. There's some stuff happening that hopefully by maybe midsummer we'll start cruising here. Nothing really in the books yet for Australia. So that took care of this week's theme, very short and sweet. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is I wanted to bring up something. Go to the next slide, Amanda. I wanted to actually show you something in the site World's Leading Cruise Lines. For the first question, I wanted to ask you guys have you heard of the saying, if you stay ready, you don't need to get ready? So that's the first question I wanted to ask you, if you've heard that. So in this downtime during the pause, where you guys are not cruising yet, I wanted to kind of give you kind of an insider tip. Hopefully, some of you who are newer, maybe some of you who haven't actually gone in there and done this, it's going to be a little perk for you for being a travel agent. So let's go to the actual, well, first of all, World's Leading Cruise Lines. Let's talk about that. It's where you get access to Carnival, Cunard, Holland America Line, P&O Cruises, Princess, and that's actually Seabourn. So if you can see that. And Amanda, if you could take them to the Travel Cafe, and we'll show you guys. So when you go to your Travel Cafe, you go to your Australia Agents tab, and then where you'll go to your suppliers for Australia and New Zealand. And then it will be on I think the last page of that site. We'll let it get to that site first. And again, this is where all your preferred Australia, New Zealand suppliers live. Just go to the second page. And since it's a W and Amanda has put them in alphabetical order, it should be one of the last ones. And there it is. And you'll click there. So if you're a new agent, if you're an agent that is recruiting other agents. You want to let them know this is how they get to the registration instructions. And it looks like it is a supplier request form, and those can be found also in your travel cafe. And you'll just send that in with World's Leading Cruise Lines as your request for it, okay? And then once we get it here, we'll put you into the system, and then we'll send you your your login information, okay? So I did want to make sure that you guys knew where to sign up for World's Leading Cruise Lines. And then if you could go to the actual site for them, wanted to show you guys the site, and I'm going to just go really quickly through some of the things from the site. So again, I'm going to take the cursor here, Amanda, and you can see that World's Leading Cruise Lines is kind of your one-stop shop for a bunch of these cruise lines here. So you can get access to Carnival here, Cunard, Holland America, P&O, Princess Cruises, and Seabourn. So those are the ones that you have access to via this this supplier website. Okay, and what I wanted to show you specifically during this downtime in cruising for you guys down there is we'll click on Princess Cruise Lines, and their site is called OneSource. That's their travel agent center. Okay, and this is where you do your you can do your booking. You can get your agent tools for learning. Their contact information is on there. You can do your thank you, Amanda. You can do your research on here for different cruises and stuff. But since you guys are not cruising right now, I wanted to show you this really great perk that Princess has. Now, all of the cruise lines that were on the previous page, they're all going to have their own kind of university academy training center. So while you guys are still not cruising yet, it would be a great idea just to go in there and get information on all the different cruise lines. But the reason I wanted to show you, let's go to Princess Academy now. The reason why I wanted to show you this is because Princess is one of the only cruise lines that actually gives this really, really amazing perk for you guys. Okay, let's wait for it to go in. All right, so this is their Princess Academy. And basically what I wanted to show you is, so these are all the courses that they require of you. And the longest ones are about 60 minutes. They're not very long. They have a bunch of different short ones too, ranging from 30. There's some even that are like 10 minutes long. I think there's the shortest ones that I've seen. What you'll do is you'll go to start and you'll basically watch their video. And then you want to take notes during the video that you're watching because there's a quiz at the end. And I believe, if I remember correctly, there's 10 questions. You have to get a 70% to pass. So you can only miss 3, I believe. And then you go through, and there's different levels. So as you can see, I've only really just started on the Australia version. I've already finished this in the US version. But you can see like I need 2 more required and then 1 more elective, and then I will achieve my first officer rank. And then I just wanted to show you what the rewards are for this. So this is the agent rewards and offers. So once you become a first officer with them and you've achieved that level, this is what you'll get. You'll get these kind of rewards for you guys, okay? It's priority access and then exclusive access on some sailings, I believe. And then you'll keep going on until you get to the Commodore. And then the one I wanted to point out to you for Commodore, once you've achieved that, is you can actually get an Academy graduation cruise. And once you're finished, and I would do this now since you guys aren't cruising anyway, and it's really good information. You'll learn all about Princess Cruise Lines. You receive let me put free under quotations though, because you do still have to pay taxes and port fees and all that stuff. But you basically get a free cruise from Princess. And there's not really another cruise line out there that gives you a free, quote unquote free cruise once you finish their academy. So you might as well take advantage of this, during this pause time, finish it, and then, like I said, if you stay ready, you don't need to get ready, and then once Australia's government figures out how you guys can do safe cruising, then you can get on there and get on a free cruise. Because after 2020, 21, this has been crazy. So you might as well get something out of this, right? So I would like everybody, there in Australia to go ahead and complete this if you haven't already. And then if you have already, one of the questions is, if you've been in the Princess Academy and you have are in there doing the training, what level are you? So let us know what level you guys are at already. So, okay. And then there's a lot of different perks that you get from being in the Commodore, being in the first class. I'm not going to go through those. It's a lot of reading for you guys. You can see those all there in their on their site. So I'm not going to go through all of those. It's all there for you guys to see. Okay. So Amanda, have you finished this one? You should do this one too.
No, I haven't. I thought about doing it, but I know I haven't. My mom is actually, she's like the highest, I think, cruise level with them.
Oh, wow.
I could just go with her. I'm fine.
Gotcha. But, take advantage of this. You guys are travel advisors there in Australia. And, after all the craziness that's happened with us, we might as well take advantage of all of the really great perks that we have. And that's one of the really, really, really good ones. So I advise you all to get out there. So that's all we have really for today. As always, there's the contact information for us if you guys have any questions. I know you guys have been sending me some questions to my email. I'm still working on those. A couple of you have emailed me where I've forwarded some things for you guys to the commissions department. I think there's some traction happening with those questions, but I'll get to you guys individually and let you know. And then anything else for you, Amanda? I see you guys have the Evo Australia Facebook up.
Yeah, I just thought we could mention it really fast. Just don't forget we made a public Evo Australia page, so you can send your people you'd like to recruit here, and they could learn a little bit more about the program. We post some of the trainings that cross over from the US to Australia here, so if it has to do with you too, we'll post them in here too. And then we had some marketing materials before as well, so feel free to check it out and follow and like it.
Yeah, and definitely this week, because it's such a weird week that we had to kind of go early. Make sure you guys watch Susie and Jose's training. They're also going to be doing the same theme when we'll be cruising. Of course, they're going to have some more information skewed towards the US, but a lot of the information that they tell you, you can use there in Australia too. So make sure you watch Susie and Jose's training also. And if that's all we have for them, that's our last slide as always. Ahui ho. Until we meet again, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks, okay? Bye.